energy's just a mess. But I've learned some things. I learned that I'm more in tuned to my environment than I ever thought I could possibly be. I'm more in tune to everything. If somebody lies to me, I used to get like a little tiny gut feeling, but you'd be able to repress it, that little gut feeling that you get, or if you're doing something stupid or whatever, or just whatever, just that gut feeling. It's my whole body now reacts. My whole energy reacts. And I've noticed that my energy also reacts to other people's energy more. Or at least I notice it more. I'm able to actually feel the difference in my frequency when somebody else's frequency gets too close to mine. A more negative one. It's pretty neat, pretty shitty, pretty confusing. It was shitty the way I found out, I guess. It was just a series of unfortunate events and bad decisions and stuff like that. But we can always worm our way back from bad decisions. So, enough about me. Apparently Russia and Ukraine went to war today. It's interesting. Though the Bible talks about rumors about wars as much as wars, so I don't really know. We'll know in the morning. It'll be all over everything. Everybody will be talking about it, or they won't. They'll be either talking about the hoax, or they'll be talking about the actual war. So I don't know. It's just another fear for everybody. It's something else for us all to hate and be afraid of. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Talking to you guys is making my energy feel a little bit calmer and better. Not great, though. I'm still a mess. Unbelievable how quickly you can unravel years of work and just mess it all up. And what else is amazing is how people can just change the memory of events within days of those events. It's not just the left-wing media, it's happening to people out in the street, people that you know. They're actually rewriting their memories in order to fit a narrative that they like. And they're doing it at all levels. And they're doing it for in my situation, somebody personal, just doing stuff, or in political situations and things like this, and the whole narrative of the world, where it's just the leftists are actually like rewriting history or deleting parts of history, and maybe there's parts of history we should be ashamed of, but we should never forget those things. A monument may stand, and it was for something bad that happened in history or for a bad person, but it can still stand as a good reminder of a bad situation. Just destroying it and trying to erase history is a huge mistake, and or changing it to fit your thought process or to fit your whatever, your narrative. I don't know. Messes with my energy. I know that. I can feel it again, building up on me. I got some major me work to do. Big time. I wonder a lot of things, I guess. It'd be interesting to see if this Ukraine thing is anything at all. Oh, excuse me. There's a yawn for all of you, all 9 of you. I have a little yawn. Ow. I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably back to do some more videos and start ripping about Flat Earth and about God and about prophecy and about the future and about the current and about the past, as much as I can. Sometimes it's hard to stay on a train of thought that's unscripted, just me shooting my mouth off. And sometimes it's hard to not be kicked off or have my video removed, I guess, for inappropriate content. But such is life. I'm in Canada, so technically I could be arrested right now for doing these videos and for having my opinions and for thinking the way I do or whatever. The thought police could come and get me. Justin. There are more after the truckers and stuff right now. I'm trying to make a stink. I'm trying to decipher all that. I think it's just the obvious, where they wanted the trucker protest in order to bankrupt and screw over and destroy the trucker industry, because that's the bloodline. That's where we get everything. That's how our stores stay open. Even Amazon and stuff, like, without trucks, you don't get it. You're not getting anything, and you're not selling anything. Like, on the other end, if you own a business and and you're trying to sell stuff, if there's no trucks to take it to the people, then, right? So I assume it's to do with the depression in order for the reset, right? But it could also be more about the oh my goodness, I'm such a tired ass. I've only been getting like 3 hours of sleep a day here, 4 hours maybe, all broken, waking up, and just a fucking mess. Totally lost my train of thought again. See what I was saying about train of thought, right? It's hard to keep it sometimes. I'm getting low on push, but I'm gonna keep pushing. I don't know why I keep talking about me. I usually try not to on my videos. I am gonna post this, but normally if I talk this much about myself, I won't. I'll just delete them. Been a year since I made my van life choices. Hasn't been a year in the van. I haven't been homeless a year quite yet. 2 more months, I think. 10 months that I've been living in vans and living in the woods and whatever else. I was just on someone's couch for a little bit, doing a couch stay. Been like minus 30, minus 32, shit like that, Celsius. So brutal cold around here lately. So I had to do something different. Made some bad choices, and while I was there, I guess. And now I got to deal with those choices. And unfortunately, the friend that I made the choices with also has to deal with her choices. And it's not like you think we're not pregnant or anything stupid like that or anything. It's just whatever. She might lose her house that's not built yet. Well, she may never get her house built because now she doesn't have a carpenter or a fucking builder or a friend. And I feel bad about that. I really do. I didn't want it to go like this. Absolutely horrible. And I tried to stay there today, and I tried to repair things as best I could, and just get her to meet me halfway and say, let's give it another shot or whatever. But that's not what she said. So she did say I could have stayed, I guess, but not in the house anymore. And I had to go get stuff, and stuff was like an hour drive away. And then once I drove that hour, I was only 20 minutes from home. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go home." Whatever. Leave a bad situation worse. Seems to keep happening to me these days with friends and stuff. I do mean to do my best with everybody that I know, and I love them all, and I try my best, and I try my best to be understanding. But if it's not coming from the other side the same way, and they're just all one set of thoughts, then how can you maintain the understandingness? I was working with a friend of mine recently, and he I'd make, whatever, $800 a week, and he'd pay me like $200 here and there over the next 2 weeks or whatever, and then end up owing me 2 more weeks' pay in the meantime, and still haven't gotten any of the other pay, and just constantly just kept going like that. And then finally he'd get a little bit of money and he'd pay me off. And again, I'm understanding. I try to do my very best with people. So you're starting a new company, you're doing what you can. You got a lot of overhead, blah blah blah. That's all cool. I'll do what I can to sacrifice with you and try to help you get ahead. And then Christmas came, and he had said he had talked about a bonus at Christmas time from selling off all the scrap copper, and we'd split it up between all the staff and everybody or whatever, and everybody'd get a few bucks, right? Well, he did sell the copper, and he gave other people bonuses, but he skipped my bonus and shorted me fucking almost $200 on my paycheck again right before Christmas, the week of Christmas, like 2 days before. And so he fucked up my whole Christmas vacation. And then we went back to our weekend, and then we went back to work from Christmas to New Year's. I still never got paid the couple $100 from before Christmas. New Year's Eve rolls around and New Year's weekend. Never got paid for that whole week of working from Christmas to New Year's either. And then he ghosted me all weekend. Wouldn't even answer my texts, nothing. Left me flat broke and ruined my New Year. And then texts me fucking Monday morning like, what's up? We're going to work here at 9 or whatever. I don't know. I don't think that that's acceptable. Like, you can't walk on people like that over and over and over and over. And I didn't expect him to come good on the copper bonus. To be quite honest, I knew that he was never going to have his shit together that much to actually give me any kind of a fucking bonus. But I did expect to get my pay, right? Like just my paycheck in full, right? Maybe an extra $20, you know what I mean? If you owe me $780, give me $800, or like pay me a paycheck. Make sure that I'm looked after for fucking Christmas and New Year's. Don't leave me fucking totally without. And you left me totally without. That's what you did. Anyway. That's the kind of shit that I constantly deal with everybody that I fucking deal with. And then they try to make it look like I'm some kind of fucking asshole for getting mad about it or whatever. And it's like, well, fuck, man. If somebody wasn't paying you, especially just hourly pay, like own the company and shit, and you're not getting paid a contract or till the end of the month or something like that, well then that's one thing. Or if, like when I used to roof, we'd take on jobs, but you didn't get paid till the job was done. See that going in. This guy says, oh, shit runs downhill, payday's on Friday. That's his favorite line. Shit runs downhill all right. But the fucking payday never fucking comes. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I am a fucking asshole or something. Intolerable. Obviously, like I'm fucking been single for years. I've had some dates, I guess, who've liked me, but not very many. What a depressing video. Big time. Fucking crazy. Trying to charge my energy though, so sorry about your luck, I guess. Thanks for listening. That's a better way of putting it. Saying sorry is negative. Saying thank you is positive. When I apologize to somebody, I'm telling their subconscious mind that I wronged them, and I'm telling my own subconscious mind that I did something bad and need to apologize or whatever, right? But when you say thank you instead, you're praising everybody. You're telling your mind that they did something for you, and you're telling their mind that you're very gracious for whatever it was that they did, and not apologetic, but happy to know them and to be blessed. Or whatever. So, always try to turn things around to being a thank you. So yes, thank you for listening to my depressing video. If you made it through, I don't think you probably did. I'm trying to come up with a real thought on something to talk about. I haven't really been watching the news. I haven't been watching the world. I've been cutting myself out. I actually did like a vacation from everything, basically. I didn't start smoking again, but everything else. I drank one time. I fucking ate pork. Fucking all kinds of stuff. Almost ate McDonald's even. Fucking just had fun, you know? Let loose a little bit. Did some things that I haven't done in a long time. It was nice for a minute. But I'm just not destined to have nice things. My life is hard. Things for me are hurtful. So I gotta stop shooting for nice. I think. I don't know. Or I gotta shoot harder. And actually get something that's real nice. Not just a fucking fake nice. Which is something we all need. There's something that I should actually say to you. Make sure that everything you do things you enter into, I don't know. I guess I lost it. No point. Things you enter into need to be nice. Make sure that things are going to work out. Don't hastily jump into things thinking that they're going to be nice without weighing the consequences thoroughly. Well, maybe I'll have a more happy video tomorrow. Something a little more cheery. God bless. Good night.